A stellar performance from the Boiling Springs Bubbling Marching Band here at West Prairie High School, and we are set for homecoming football for the first time in 3 weeks. The West Prairie football Mustangs come back to Mustang Stadium in a Mid-Penn Capital Division matchup against the Boiling Springs Bubblers. Hello everyone watching on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics. Here for what should be a good matchup between the Mustangs and the Bubblers. West Prairie comes to this game undefeated through 5 games. They are 1-0 in the Mid-Penn Capital Division after a thrilling victory 2 weeks ago at Trinity. Boiling Springs come to this game 1-4 overall, 0-2 in the Mid-Penn Capital Division. It has been a rough going for the Bubblers through the first half of the season. They're coming off tough losses back-to-back. 2 weeks ago, the Bubblers lost on the road against Steel High, the defending Capital Division champions. The Steamrollers went past the Bubblers 55-7. And then last week for Boiling Springs, they're coming off a tough loss at home against the Trinity Shamrocks, 48-14. West Prairie coming off a big win on the road for a second consecutive week. West Prairie was on the road taking on James Buchanan, and the Mustangs dominated to a 47-13 victory at James Buchanan. Last year for West Prairie, they were at Boiling Springs, and the Mustangs rolled to a 54-21 win against the Bubblers, where the quarterback Marcus Quaker had 5 total touchdowns during the game against the Bubblers last year. 1 passing touchdown and 4 rushing touchdowns for the quarterback Marcus Quaker. Last week, Marcus Quaker made history for West Prairie football. Last week, Marcus Quaker at James Buchanan became the all-time record holder for most passing yards in a career for West Prairie football. He passed Zach Smith, who graduated in 2012, and Marcus Quaker, heading into today's game, has 4,738 career passing yards. It's been an incredible career for Marcus Quaker, and we're only halfway through his senior year. Ian Goodling, another senior for West Prairie, having a big year. West Prairie, Ian Goodling, a senior, 358 career points scored for the Mustangs. He is only 26 shy of first place for most career points scored. He could break that tonight with a big game. But West Prairie Marcus Quaker, so far this season, 61 completions through 82 attempts for 893 yards, 10 touchdowns, and 1 INT. He also has a big rushing game for Marcus Quaker, 49 carries for 399 yards and 3 touchdowns. Brad Hockenberry is the big running guy for West Prairie, 53 carries for 427 yards and 5 touchdowns. Caleb Gushaw, the top leading scorer for the Mustangs so far this season. Caleb Gushaw, on 49 carries, he had 229 yards for 6 touchdowns. He is also the top guy for 9 tackles for loss and 6 sacks so far this season for Caleb Gushaw. Ian Gooding, on 32 targets, he caught 25 of them for 420 yards and 5 touchdowns. He also, on defense for Ian Gooding, he has 32 tackles, 25 of them being solo. He has 7 tackles for a loss and 2.5 sacks. He's also 20 for 23 on point afters, 3 for 4 on field goals. Cody Erno is the top defensive guy for the Mustangs. Cody Erno, a senior, 35 tackles, 22 of them being solo, and 3 tackles for a loss and 2 sacks. For the Mustangs, this is a very high-scoring team this year. One of the most points scored in history so far for West Prairie football. 38.2 points per game for the offense. And on defense, this is a Mustang defense that's only allowing less than 16 points a game. So this is really big for West Prairie to hammer some of their opponents. Their closest game was the game at Trinity a couple of weeks ago, a 19-16 win there. But other than that, this is a team that's close to 40 points a game, and they're looking to do just that. here tonight. Bowling Springs, it might be a rough night for them. 1-4 overall. Their only win was back in week 2 at home against Bermudian Springs, and that was a 21-14 final. But for Bowling Springs, tough luck for Bowling Springs here today because they are now down to their third string quarterback. They are putting out a freshman quarterback. His name is Zach Porter. He's getting the start here tonight. Our top 2 quarterbacks are injured and they are ruled out for tonight's game. It is homecoming game, a very big week for West Prairie Athletics, and we'll talk more about that on the halftime report here. But we have the U.S. Army inflatable helmet out here, and West Prairie is about to come out of that helmet. And homecoming game, a big crowd here tonight. Game time temperature here at Mustang Stadium, 68 degrees with a 25% chance of rain. It was misting a little bit earlier before the game starts, but we should not be seeing any heavy rain whatsoever here tonight, though a 25% chance of that happening. Big crowd here tonight. Iggesburg Fireflies are here like they normally are. We got the Iggesburg Fire Club with their famous funnel cakes and deep fried Oreos. Of course, our awesome concession stand here at West Prairie. And the Mustangs are looking to go 6-0 for the second consecutive year. Only 4 other times has the Mustangs been 4-0. And we'll be right back to get things rolling here at Mustang Stadium. Homecoming game for the Mustangs against the Bowling Springs Bubblers. We'll be right back. And we are getting set here at Mustang Stadium. Homecoming 2023, a very big week. And the Mustangs take the field at Mustang Stadium for the first time in 3 weeks. West Prairie undefeated 5-0 for just the 4th time in program history. As we get set for the opening coin toss.
Coming to midfield will be Portland Springs captains, number 21, Matt McNair, number 34, Gage Hughes.
Matt McNair, Gage Hughes, and Lance Schwing are the captains for Bowling Springs. And West Prairie's captains are Bryce Smith, Marcus Quaker, Ian Goodling, and Cody Erno. Green fumes were coming out of that helmet, that inflatable helmet here at Mustang Stadium. Pulling up all the stops here for homecoming as we get set. And normally for homecoming, this is a jam-packed arena, and this is no different here. The stands are filled, cheerleaders are ready to cheer. The band bring out some alumni tonight for the West Prairie Marching Band. And a big night. See the results of the coin toss. Looks like West Prairie has won it, and they are going to receive the opening possession, the opening kickoff here at Mustang Stadium. We're going to send it down to the West Prairie Marching Band to get ready for national anthem.
We ask you to please stand. Remove your hats.
And we are back at Mustang Stadium. Homecoming night for Westbury football. First home game in 3 weeks. Westbury on the road lost 2 weeks against Trinity and James Buchanan. And now they are back home for the Bowling Springs Bubblers on Friday Night Lights here at Mustang Stadium. For Westbury in Bowling Springs, we officially start the second half of the football regular season. Westbury won the toss, and they are going to get the ball first. We'll see Marcus Quaker right away, along with Ian Goodling and the Westbury offense. So we got Trent Hockenberry. Adam Yoder is out there. Adam Yoder got a big surprise last week. He got some playing time for Varsity. He is starting here tonight on the kickoff team. And here we go. That is Adam Yoder, and Yoder's got to get past the 35-yard line and make it the 37. Good starting field position for the Mustangs on the opening drive. And here comes Marcus Quaker, the all-time leading passing yard record holder for Westbury, and he's looking for big results tonight. Last year for Westbury at Bowling Springs, Marcus Quaker had himself a day as a junior last year. Westbury's Marcus Quaker had 5 total touchdowns, 1 in the air and 4 on the ground. So here we go. Westbury getting started here, and a quick handoff to that's number 44, Brad Hockenberry. And Brad's got to get past the 40, and he's got to get 5 yards that time. We're going to make it 2nd and 5. Brad Hockenberry, the leading runner for the Mustangs, on 53 carries. He has 427 yards and 5 touchdowns. Three wide here for the Mustangs. Hockenberry in motion. And quick screen to Hockenberry on a screen pass, and he's got to get more than enough for a first down into Bowling Springs territory for a Westbury first down. Ryan Heller and Owen Sackett credited with the tackle. And there is got to be 1st and 10 on the Bowling Springs 46.
First and 10 for the Mustangs from the Bubblers 46.
Here we go with Ian Goodling in motion, and now we're hand off to Hockenberry again. Hockenberry missing 1 tackle. He's got to get a good chunk of yards that time. It's not going to be enough for a first down, but it's going to be 2nd and 2 coming up.
Hand off to Brad Hockenberry for the Mustangs. Brought down by number 45, Tyler Whitmire for the Bubblers.
The Mustangs rolling right now on their opening drive.
For the Mustangs on the Bubblers 38.
Yes, we are under the lights here. Cloudy skies, some 25% chance of rain later on. But right now looking good. Here's Caleb Gutshaw with the handoff, and Gutshaw's got to get, looks like about 5 yards, and it'll be enough for a first down. You may have noticed that we have brand new technology here. So you see the scoreboard on the bottom left-hand side of your screen. That is the actual scoreboard here at Mustang Stadium. And the camera that follows the ball. It runs all by itself. And here's a quick count to Caleb Gutshaw. And Gutshaw's got to get about 5 yards that time inside of 30 to the 29. It really is incredible technology that we have here now. Like, it's 2 different cameras. One looks at the actual scoreboard here. That's on the bottom left-hand side of your screen. And then the other camera follows the action. And here's Marcus Quaker with the keeper. And Quaker's got to give room to run. He's got to go inside the 10, and he's got to go in. Touchdown, Marcus Quaker.
Marcus Quaker takes it down the far side for the Mustang touchdown.
29 yards on the run, and it's going to be a touchdown here for the Mustangs. 6-0 early. And point after attempt coming up for Ian Goodling. Marcus Quaker, that is his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And point after kick is up and good for Ian Goodling. He has missed 3 so far this season, but perfect on the first one here tonight. Like, ready for Ian Goodling in the first half of the season. He, like, according to the stats, he missed 3 of them, but 2 of them were blocked. One was blocked by Trinity. Actually, I think 2 of them might have been blocked by Trinity a couple weeks ago. And only 1 was really missed. So, very good year for Ian Goodling. Point after is up. He is now at 25 points away from tying the all-time school record for most points scored.
Back deep for the Bubblers. Number 8, Javier Rosario, and number 2, Owen Sackett.
So let's see how the Mustangs do on this kickoff. They like to squib it a few times, and this one will go through the end zone for a touchback. A line drive boomer for Ian Goodling, and the Bubblers are going to have first and 10 at the 20. And now for Bowling Springs fans, this is your 3rd string quarterback, a freshman. It is Zach Porter. Zach Porter making his first varsity start here tonight. Our formation here for the Bubblers. Zach Porter, and he's got a hand off to number 21, Matt McNair. And McNair is going to not get much of anything. It's got to be 2nd and 10, maybe 9, on the first play of the game for the Bubblers.
Hand off to Matt McNair for the Bubblers. Brought down by number 21, Cody Erno for the Mustangs.
There is Cody Erno, the top tackle guy for West Perry. He leads the team at 35 total tackles. Now 23 of them being solo. And here's a pass, and that's not going to work out well for Zach Porter. Down he goes inside the 15. And a bunch of Mustangs going to be credited with the sack. Actually, it's got to be credited Quade Bowen, but right, that could have come to anybody, right? There was a bunch of Mustangs up there. So make it 3rd. It'll be 3rd and 16. For this defense, I mean, yeah, they haven't been perfect. They haven't had any shutouts yet this season, but they are really good. And through 4 of the last 5 games for West Perry, they have had the opening drive on 3 and out. And now a little trickery right there. And actually, this is a fumble. Yes, it is. It is going to be recovered by the Mustangs. A fumble on the play, recovered by Cody Erno. And just like that, it's going to be 1st and goal for the Mustangs at the 9. Or excuse me, 8.
1st and goal for the Mustangs on the Bubblers 8.
Definitely not. I guess I think Bowling Springs was looking for a little trickery right there, but it did not pay off. Results in a fumble. And the Mustangs' Cody Erno recovers. Our formation, actually powerhouse formation here for the Mustangs. And there's Caleb Gutshaw going up the middle, and he's got to get inside the 5 to the 3-yard line. And it'll be 2nd and goal for the Mustangs.
Hand off to Caleb Gutshaw, combined on the tackle for the Bubblers, number 3, Ryan Heller, and number 55, Lance Schwang. Gain of 4 in the play, brings up 2nd and goal for the Mustangs.
Things are looking very positive for the Mustangs. Second half of the season, 5 games yet to go, and 3 of them are at Mustang Stadium. They only have 2 more road games after tonight. Our formation here for the Mustangs. Caleb Gutshaw explodes right down the middle, untouched. Touchdown, Mustangs. Caleb Gutshaw, 4-yard run. And very quickly, we're not even halfway through the first quarter, and the Mustangs are dominating here, 13-0, with the point after coming. First it was Marcus Quaker, and now Caleb Gutshaw, his 7th rushing touchdown of the season. For Penn Live, they had West Perry as a 38-point favorite, and Go Riders for Fourth Down Magazine predicted that this could be a mercy rule victory for the Mustangs. Could even be out of reach before halftime. And so the extra point is good for Ian Goodling. He's now 24 points away. Hey, he only needs a couple of touchdowns. Last week, Ian Goodling had 3 total touchdowns. That's only the 8th time in West Prairie football history where one player scored 3 touchdowns that's not a quarterback. Last week, Marcus Quaker had 313 yards of offense in the air. And Marcus Quaker, he's done that twice this season. The first time was at Newport. They did it last week at James Buchanan. So here we go with the kickoff. And this is looking good as well. And this will go free. And so for another touchback, back-to-back touchbacks for Ian Goodling. And the Bubblers will start on the 20 for their second drive here at Mustang Stadium. 7.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 14-0 already. And here we go for Sock Porter. And this is going to be a whistle and a false start. False start called against the Bubblers. That was down back to the 15.
Play whistle dead. False start called against the Bubblers. They make it 1st and 15 for the Bubblers on their own 15.
Could be a long night for the cheerleaders here tonight because every time the Mustangs score, they do jumping jacks, the number of jumping jacks for every point that West Prairie scores. It's almost like what the Oregon Duck, Eugene, does with push-ups every time Oregon Ducks score. Here's a quick handoff here at number 4. That is Dimitri White. And it's going to be a loss there back, or maybe no gain at all. And nope, no gain on that carry. So 3rd and 15 coming up from the 15.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 15 for the Bubblers.
Excuse me, correction, 2nd and 15, not 3rd and 15. Zach Porter, and a flag comes in and around the backfield. I think this is coming back. And it's a legal shift called on the Bubblers. So that'll push them back even further. So, I mean, it was a legal shift, so they should be checking back.
Brings up 3rd and 14 for the Bubblers on their own 16.
So I guess they declined the penalty, and so it's got to be 3rd and 15.
The penalty was declined.
Here's Porter. Porter under pressure, and down he goes again. Down towards the 5. Caleb Cordell with the tackle. And it's going to be 4th down for Bowling Springs. At least it wasn't a fumble this time, but already Zach Porter has been sacked 3 times already.
We'll bring up 4th and 23 for the Bubblers on their own 7.
At least it wasn't a safety. It could have been closer. Playing in the end zone here. Punter is Preston Warner. And this is going up. And this will take West Prairie bounce and then bounce it right back. And the Mustangs in Bowling Springs territory.
Ball is down by the Bubblers.
Down at the 41-yard line. You can see.
Oh, they do have 44. The West First and 10 for the Mustangs on the Bubblers 41.
So here's Marcus Quake again, off formation, looking to throw. He's got to throw deep for Ian Goodling, and he's got to get inside the 10 and wrapped out outside the 5. A touchdown saving tackle for number 23. Number 23, we don't have a number 23 for Bowling Springs. Oh, see, now it's Kayon Soto. Kayon Soto with the tackle. But first and goal once again for the Mustangs.
Kayon Soto with the tackle for the Bubblers. First and goal for the Mustangs.
And here's a run for Caleb Cutshaw again. He dives and he's in. Touchdown, Mustangs. Caleb Cutshaw, his second touchdown already. Third for the Mustangs. And the West Prairie Mustangs showing everyone why the Mustangs are one of the best teams, not just in the Mid-Penn Conference, but in all of District 3. In Goodling, looking for a third straight point after, and it's a low one that time, but it still goes through. And the point after is good.
5:23 left in our first quarter. Your score: West Prairie Mustangs 21, the Bowling Green Bubblers 0.
An explosive start for the Mustangs. I know one of those touchdowns came off a turnover. The Mustangs, 5:23 to go, 21-zip. And we're still in the first quarter. That West Prairie offense has to be fresh by now because they've had 3 drives already, each of them coming off a touchdown, and they have been quick. Can Ian Goodling make it 3 straight touchbacks? And it's a booming kick here again, over the head of the intended receiver, and this has got to be a touchback once again.
Kick sails in the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 for the Bubblers on their own 20.
If you're a Bowling Springs fan, you're probably wondering, saying, is this game over yet? Well, still got a long way to go. It's only the first quarter. Homecoming night here at West Perry, and this crowd does not disappoint. A huge crowd here. Footballs flying in the air from the West Perry cheerleaders. And here we go. A toss to number 21. That's Matt McNair, and he's got to lose plenty of yardage there. Got to be second and 14, looks like.
He's tackled by number 14, Ian Goodling, for the Mustangs. Loss of 3 in the play brings up second and 13 for the Bubblers on their own 17.
Especially making a loss of 3, so second and 13. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. And Mustangs already up 21-zip. An interesting formation here for the Bubblers. Here's McNair again. McNair got to get, looks like no gain that time. It's going to be third and long. So third and long, actually McNair, or that was actually Liam Fisher on the run. Jensen Hungerberry Folk with a tackle, and so third and 12 now. Bubblers still looking for a first down in this game. And they got some movement. That's Quade Bowden on the jump. It's not going to be a first down, but it's still going to be third. Quade Bowden guilty of the offsides. That has been a problem for West Perry before, but it's still not a first down. It's 3rd and 7 now after the penalty. And here's McNair. McNair not getting much, getting to the 25 it looks like, and that will bring up 4th and 5. So the Mustang defense remains perfect. 3 and outs. for 4 straight drives.
Number 42, Jensen Hockenberry Folk.
Bubblers once again will punt away. Bryce Smith is back deep for West Perry.
Sets a punt for the Bubblers, number 44, Preston Warner.
Warner with the punt. And a good-looking punt here. Got to get past it. It takes a Boiling Springs bounce and roll all the way inside the 20 and going down at the 16. And that is where the Mustangs will start their next drive. Good punt there for Preston Warner. And 3:11 to go. Have you ever thought of becoming a PIAA official? Have you ever thought of becoming a referee for football? Now's your opportunity. Go to PIAA.org to find out how you can become a PIAA official. Again, that is PIAA.org. Marcus Quaker back out there for the Mustangs. They have been busy here in the first quarter. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. See if they can keep this going. Maybe look for another touchdown in the first quarter. And here is Gutshaw. Gutshaw got to get close to the 20. That'll be 2nd down and 5. Once again, we want to thank everyone at home for tuning in on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics. Homecoming 2023 for West Prairie football. And Marcus Quaker with the keeper, and Quaker's got room to run. He's got to get past midfield. He's got to get past the 40. Only one. He's got to outrun everybody. Touchdown, Mustangs. 80 yards for Marcus Quaker. And 27-0. Wow. He fakes the handoff. Fooled the Boiling Springs defense completely. And Marcus Quaker takes off for 80 yards for his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. And already 5 touchdowns on the ground for Marcus Quaker this season. Ian Goodling. Gotta wonder if that boot's getting tired. Only in the first quarter. And Ian Goodling with the point after, up and good. Ian Goodling now with 362 career points. He is 22 points shy of the all-time school record for most career points scored. He can't do that tonight with a few touchdowns. I mean, he scored 3 last week. 22. Yep. Coming up in 2 minutes and 44 seconds, we'll have our West Prairie Athletic Department trivia question of the game. Today's question involves Ian Goodling, which has scored 4 point afters in the first quarter. 28 zip. For West Perry, the all-time record for most points in a single quarter in the opening quarter is 35 points. Can they do that? And this is not going to be a good starting field possession. Big tackle there for number 21, Cody Erno. And the Bubblers, it wasn't a touchback that time. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 19. Not a touchback that time for Ian Goodling, but hey, it pays off. Boiling Springs to the 19 to start their next drive. Yeah, West Perry has only one other time have they ever scored 35 points in the first quarter. And they have a chance of doing that here tonight. And quick throw, and a first throw of the game for Zach Porter is incomplete. 10 target was Matt McNair, and it will be 2nd and 10.
Porter's pass intended for Matt McNair falls incomplete. Number 14, Ian Goodling on the coverage for the Mustangs. 2nd and 10 for the Bubblers.
Hey, here's the handoff, and a big trip on the ankle of that big tackle there. That was Owen Sackett on the run. And he'll get, looks like 2 yards. Tackled by Jensen Hockenberry Folk. And it's going to be 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 for Bowling Springs. Looking for a first down for the first time today. And here's the throw, and it's dropped incomplete. Good pressure for the Mustang defense. Matt McNair drops it, and it'll be 4th down once again with 2:03 left to go. And the Mustangs have a chance to make history in the first quarter. They have never done, only one other time did West Prairie football give 35 points in the first quarter. And they have a chance to do that. Bryce Smith back deep, close to midfield.
Bryce Smith back deep for the Mustangs.
There's a booming kick for Preston Warner. Smith got to hang on to it, and he'll take off past the 40. And a late flag comes in. Number 28 makes the tackle for Bowling Springs. That's Caleb Gelball.
Caleb Gelball, there is a flag on the play.
And this might be the first penalty against West Perry, and it is. There they go blocking the back for the Mustangs. So that'll push them back. Still in Bowling Springs territory, I believe. And Mustangs will start their next drive right at midfield. Or excuse me, at the Bowling Springs 49. A minute 53 to go. West Prairie already 4 touchdowns. They have a chance to make history on this drive, and they can get a touchdown in the next 1 minute and 53 seconds. Just got confirmation that West Prairie has never had 35 points in the first quarter. They have a chance to do that here right now. Here's the screen pass. Smith with the reception. He's got to get past the 40, and this will be close to a first down, and I think it will be. 1st and 10. Time starts with a minute and 47 seconds. The mercy rule is 35 points in PIAA football, but the mercy rule will not go into effect until the second half. The Mustangs have a chance for the first time ever to get a 35 points in the first quarter. And they have less than 90 seconds to do it. Lawrence Quaker, he's got to hang on to it. He's got to look to throw, and there's a wide open Ian Goodling. He's got to get past 30 at Color Spin Move. He's got to get out of bounds, and time will start with a minute 13, close to the 20, make it the 23-yard line. Quaker was under heavy pressure for the first time in this game, and he finds a wide open Ian Goodling. Go for first down at the 22.
On the Butler's 22.
The Mustangs are 22 yards away from making history, but they have a minute to get there. Finally, the last minute of the first quarter. Lawrence Quaker looking to throw. He's got to outreach Ian Goodling. And that will stop the clock at least, but with 52 seconds to go.
Quaker's pass intended for Ian Goodling falls incomplete.
That's the first incompletion of the game for Marcus Quaker. It looks like a couple of our Mustangs are dancing along to the Bowling Springs band, saying, I want to know if you'll be my girl. Second and 10 after that incompletion. Quaker looking to throw. He finds Ian Goodling on the screen, and he avoids a couple of tackles, and there is history. And that is Ian Goodling with the he coming off a couple of defenders, and he's in for a West Prairie touchdown. The Mustangs have never scored 34 points in the first quarter until now. They're going to make it 35.
Goodling out to attempt the point after for the Mustangs.
Unbelievable. An outpouring of offense for the Mustangs, and only in the first quarter. I think this has got to be a record-setting night for the Mustangs if they keep this up. And a point after is up and good.
after is good. And with 44 seconds left in the first quarter, your score, your West Perry Mustangs 35, the Bowling Springs Bubblers 0.
Unbelievable. It's only in the first quarter. 35 points. It's never happened before for Westbury football, and they do it here tonight. Unbelievable. I mean, we also got to look at the most points that scored in a single game for West Perry. The record, which was just a couple of years ago, 69 points for West Perry against James Buchanan a couple of years ago. And already they're about halfway there. Actually, they are halfway there. Only in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. I mean, the mercy rule is 35 points, but that doesn't come into effect until the second half. It's going to be a long first half for the Bubblers, especially for the defense. And a line drive punt and taken at the 1 yard line. And a bunch of tackles there, and that is a good punt return or kickoff return for Bowling Springs. Finally getting past the 20 to get past the 31 yard line. Bowling Springs is coached by Brad Sell. This is his sixth season. Season number 6 for Brad Sell. So the best starting field position for Bowling Springs tonight, and we're only in the first quarter. Homecoming night somehow always brings the best out of Mustangs. And this is going to get picked off. Ian Goodling for 25 yards. There's 42.
Intercepts Zach Porter's pass and takes it into the end zone for the Mustang touchdown.
Wow. Yeah, holy cow is right. I mean, Zach Porter, I know he's the third string quarterback. He's still learning in high school football, but man, that was too easy for Ian Goodling. And it's 41-0 with only 28 seconds to go in the first quarter. All right, right now, this is. All right, we heard Deion Sanders from Colorado a couple weeks ago, last week against Oregon, and he said that was just a world-class butt kicking. And that's exactly what West Perry is doing here. Point after is good. 28 seconds left to go for Ian Goodling. Marcus Quaker, by the way, is now 8 points away from tying the all-time school record for most points scored in a career. And this is history right here. 42-0 in the first quarter. Are you kidding me? There's something about homecoming night. I remember, I think the 69 points that West Perry scored against James Buchanan, I think that was homecoming for West Perry a couple of years ago. I could be wrong on that, but right now, in the words of Deion Sanders, that was just a world-class. This is just a world-class butt kicking for the Mustangs. Yeah, this is just one of those games where you just feel bad for Bowling Springs. So now a good kickoff return. One man to beat. Ian Goodling on a helmet. And that is going to be a good kickoff return for the Bubblers with 19 seconds to go. The Bubblers coming close to midfield. I'm kind of surprised there wasn't a foul right there. That was helmet-to-helmet contact against Ian Goodling, but no foul. So it's got to be 1st and 10 for Bowling Springs on their own 46. Can Bowling Springs get something going here? Porter looking to throw, and nope, he's actually got to keep it himself, and he's got to lose a couple yards, and he'll lose 2 yards that time. It's going to be 2nd and 12 to the 44. And that will mercifully take us to the end of the first quarter. 42-0 for the West Perry Mustangs in the first 12 minutes. And we'll be back for the start of the second quarter. The Mustangs lead 42-0 We are watching West Prairie football homecoming against the Bowling Springs Bubblers exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Park YouTube channel. We'll be right back for the second quarter. Back here for the second quarter. And right now, here's our West Prairie Athletic Park trade question of the game real quick. Ian Goodling is currently second all-time in total points scored in a career and in a single season. Who holds the record for both of those stats? Who holds the record for most points in a career and most points in a single season? We'll have that answer for you coming up on the West Prairie Athletic Park halftime report. There's a run for number 8. Javier Rosario on the carry. And it'll be 3rd and 10 for Bowling Springs. This is their best starting field position on a drive, but it's now 3rd and 10. The Bubblers still looking for a first down. All 3 and outs for the West Prairie defense in the first quarter, and 6 touchdowns for the Mustangs in the first quarter. Here's a quick out. Here's McNair, and McNair's not going to get much there. He get pushed back again, and it will be 4th down. That's a big loss. Makes it 4th and 13.
42, Jensen Hockenberry for the Mustangs. Brings up 4th and 13. For the Bubblers.
So 4th down once again for Bowling Springs. Preston Warner to boot it off. Bryce Smith looking for it, and this is not a good punt here, and it goes out of bounds. Close to the 40-yard line and to the 39. That's where they'll mark it. And, wow. I mean, I would think by now that West Prairie might bring out some junior varsity players, but no. Marcus Quaker is back out there for the Mustangs along with the rest of the varsity starters. So they actually mark it at the 45. Not a good punt at all for Preston Warner. Mustangs with good starting field position for their first drive of the second quarter. Here's Quaker looking to throw. He goes down the middle and taken. And this will not be a first down. Pass caught by Bryce Smith. Taken down by Ryan Heller. And it's going to be 2nd down and 7. Or excuse me, 2nd down and 3 after a gain of 7.
For the Mustangs on the Bubblers 48.
All right, who says you need a first down for every single play? But now it's 2nd and 3 after a gain of 7 for Bryce Smith. And here's Hockenberry. Hockenberry with room to run. He's going to explode up the middle and cross to the 30. And it'll be a first down for West Prairie. Big gain for Brad Hockenberry.
For the Mustangs. Tackled by number 21, Matthew McNair for the Bubblers. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs on the Bubblers 32.
So Hockenberry gets out to the Bowling Springs 32. That's a big game for West Prairie. Back at home for the first time in a few weeks. I formation here for the Mustangs. Hand off here to Hockenberry. No, Quaker's got to hang on to it. He's got to find a wide open receiver in Cole Brown, his tight end. And Cole Brown's got to get close to the, he's got to get marked down at the 23-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 1 after a gain of 9. Ryan Heller once again on the stop. No, but 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1 here for the Bubblers. Second one for the Mustangs. I'm getting a little sidetracked here. So 2nd and 1 here. Quaker. Hand off to Gutshaw. Gutshaw wrapped up immediately, and I don't think he got it. This got to be the first 3rd down play of the game for the Mustangs.
Hand off to number 88, Caleb Gutshaw for the Mustangs. Tackled by number 68, Aaron Bean for the Bubblers. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's a little bit of a faster second quarter here compared to the first. West Prairie fans cheering for a touchdown, even though they had 6 of them already. Here's Caleb Gutshaw. Gutshaw gotta get hammered down, and he'll get more than enough inside the red zone for a Mustang first down.
88, Caleb Gutshaw for the Mustangs. Tackled by number 4, Dimitri White for the Bubblers. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs.
So 1st and 10 for West Perry at the 18. Homecoming football game 2023. The Mustangs have won 4 homecoming games in a row. And now they're looking to do it here. And a little bit missed out. Quaker actually holds it himself. He gets out of bounds. And it looks like this is going to be forward momentum here. Not much, but again, 3 yards. Marcus Quaker, 3-yard carry. It's going to make it 2nd and 7. Yeah, I don't think that was planned. I think they were looking for a handoff to Caleb Gutshaw, but the Boiling Springs defensive line was all over it. So Quaker will be coming up.
Homecoming ceremony with the announcement of this year's Prince and Princess and the crownings of this year's homecoming king and queen.
Forrest Quaker, a little bit of high snap, still hangs on to it. A deep ball looking for Ian Goodling, and Goodling is going to get in. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Marcus Quaker finds Ian Goodling in the corner of the end zone for the Mustang touchdown.
Ian Goodling. A big night coming, and a late flag is coming in. I think there was a flag thrown. Oh, I thought it did. I saw something being thrown. I guess not. It's all good. No flag. So a touchdown stands. Yeah. Looking to remain perfect. 7 for 7 for Ian Goodling. On the point after. Point after kick is up, and it is good. Ian Goodling is now 1 point away from tying the all-time school record for most career points scored. I know we said we will hold off this answer to our trivia question at halftime, but since Ian Goodling is 1 point away from breaking this record, we might as well give the answer now. Ian Goodling is currently 2nd all-time in total points in a career and a single season. Who holds the record in both categories? The answer, Kenyon Johnson has more career points than anybody in a career. He has 384 from 2016-19, and Musa Smith holds the record for most points in a single season. Musa Smith in 1999 had 192 career points. And Goodling is in 2nd place in both of those categories right now. And Ian Goodling, as of right now, has 383 career points. 1 shy of Kenyon Johnson. 49-0. That's dominating fashion here for the Mustangs on homecoming night. Yeah. And this kickoff will actually go out of bounds. And Boiling Springs will take it at the 35-yard line, I believe. No, I think they're going to take it from the 35. And that's exactly what they're going to do. So Boiling Springs, after a kick out of bounds, that was the 2nd penalty called on Mustangs today.
1st and 10 for the Bubblers on their own 35.
We have 2 or 3 starters out there. That's it. So that kid, and one of them, yeah, and one of them was off the
we go with Zach Porter. Quick handoff, and this is going to get not bad yardage right there for number 3. That is Ryan Heller, wide receiver turned running back there. And he's going to get 4 yards that time, makes it 2nd and 6.
Tackled by number 11, Evan Juma for the Mustangs. Brings up 2nd and 6 for the Bubblers.
So Evan Jutbach credited with the tackle. Bowling Springs looking for their first down of the game. And here's going to be the first down of the game into Mustang territory. A big run for number 34. That is Gage Hughes. And he's in the Mustang territory for the first time in this game. The first down for Bowling Springs. 1st and 10 for the Bubblers at the Mustangs 47-yard line. West Prairie Marching Band coming up strong tonight. A few alumni playing with the marching band here tonight. All part of the homecoming festivities. Here's a quick handoff to McNair, and McNair's got to get wrapped up at midfield, and it'll be a loss of 3 yards. 2nd and 13 coming up. All the Mustangs coming up on that stop.
Number 21, Matthew McNair for the Bubblers. But he's met by a Mustang stampede led by number 88, Caleb Gutschall.
One record has already been broken here tonight. 35 points in the first quarter. That's never been done. 42 points in the first quarter for the Mustangs. That's never happened before. Myers Quaker is the all-time leading passing yards record holder for West Prairie football. Ian Gooding is 1 point away from becoming the all-time scorer for West Prairie football. He's 1 point away from tying it. And the Mustangs, we got to take a look at another record a couple years ago. It actually was homecoming for West Prairie football against James Buchanan. They scored 69 points. That is the most career points in a single game for West Prairie football. Already here, they have 49. Gage Hughes getting the Richland yards back to the Richland line of scrimmage. And quick handoff here, and there's a flag. I think this one's coming back. And it's going to be a false start against Bowling Springs. And so it makes it 3rd and 15. Back at the Mustang 48. That's the 2nd false start for Bowling Springs here. And could not come at a worse time. 3rd and 15.
3rd and 15 for the Bubblers on their own 48.
Quick change here on personnel for the Bubblers. That's number 23. Looking like just came in. Third and 15 for Bowling Springs. And sit down here, and is this going to be a false start?
False sit.
Or yeah. Wow, that is called number 55, Lance Schwang. Lance Schwang just sat down. And that is a false start. Girl, Brent Anderson here, that's a false sit. Whoops, I mean, we've seen crazier things happen before. Butt fumble. Now a false sit. So it makes it 3rd and 20. False sit. Yeah. 3rd and 20 here. Quick handoff to McNair. And McNair's got to get wrapped up some more. Mike got back to the original line of scrimmage, but it's got to be 4th down regardless for the Bubblers.
And off number 21, Matthew McNair for the Bubblers. Tackled by number 53, Quade Bowden for the Mustangs.
For Bowling Springs, this is the first of back-to-back away games for the Bubblers. Next week, they'll head further up north. They'll be at Juniata next week. And there's Warner with the kick. And this will take up Bowling Springs bounds inside the 20 and out of bounds around the 16, 17-yard line. And that's when the Mustangs will take over. And man, Marcus Quaker is going back out there.
19 or 18? 17? Yeah, you're right. Yep,
So at the 17-yard line, Marcus Quaker back out.
First and 10 for the Mustangs on their own 17.
Once again, our mercy rule does not go into effect until the start of the second half. We're well into the mercy rule coming up, but it won't start until the second half. Still 3 minutes and 51 seconds to go.
They scored 6?
Yeah. They had like a 90-yard run or something. I forget. Or something crazy.
And Quaker, not much in the backfield, but this is going to be taken by number 40. Number 40 for West Perry, that is Nolan Rathon. And he's going to get a big chunk of yards and well enough for a first down past the 40-yard line.
He's tackled by number 3.
We have seen Nolan Rathon in the last couple of weeks coming in around the second or third quarters. But now first and 10 from the 41. Mustang a little bit of a hurry-up offense here. 3 wide. And Rathon again with the carry. And that is going to be not much of a game there. 2nd and 9 coming after a gain 1 for Nolan Rathon.
Number 40, Nolan Rathon.
For Marcus Quaker, he is he's not just a quarterback, but he's also the punter for West Perry. And he's only had to punt the ball 3 times so far this season. But 2nd and 9 here. And Quaker looking for a deep throw, looking for Bryce Smith, and Smith back, and he makes the catch. Inside the 26-yard line, and a big gain to find Bryce Smith. And 1st and 10 inside the 30.
Tackle by number 23, Kayon Soto for the Bubblers. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs on the Bubblers 28.
Still going for the Mustangs in Goodling. I mean, seriously, we might have to start thinking about a new record for most points scored in a game. There's handoff to Brad Hockenberry. Hockenberry's got to get close to the 25. He'll get a couple of yards there. Makes it 2nd and 7 after a gain of 3.
Number 44, Brad Hockenberry with the carry for the Mustangs. Tackled by number 85, Charles Willisey for the Bubblers.
Charlie Willisey, so 2nd and 8
for the Mustangs.
After a gain of 2 officially. Remember, Ian Goodling only needs 1 more point to tie the all-time school record for most career points scored in a career. And Ian Goodling, if he gets a touchdown on this drive, he will break the record. And head off to Hockenberry. Or excuse me, that was actually number 42 for West Perry. That is Jensen Hockenberry Falk, his first carry. And it doesn't come up too much. It'll be 3rd and 8 after no gain for Jensen Hockenberry Falk.
Tackle by number 55, Lance Schwang for the Bubblers.
So 3rd and long here. 3rd and 7. Quaker keeping himself. He gets a couple of blocks. He avoids a couple of tackles. And this is going to be close. And I think Marcus Quaker actually gets it inside the red zone. Red zone possession once again for the Mustangs. Counted with 1:03 left to go in the second quarter. 1st and 10.
For the Mustangs on the Bubblers 17.
And Quaker hang on to himself. He's going to look for a corner. He's not going to look to throw, but he does get out of bounds. And it'll be a gain of 1 or 2 that time for Marcus Quaker. 2nd down.
Forced out of bounds by number 21, Matthew McNair.
Matt McNair
2nd and 10 for the Mustangs.
getting out of bounds. West Perry student section jumping around. Their theme is green and white here tonight, of course, for homecoming. 47 seconds to go. Mustangs looking for 1 more before the half. 3 wide here, Mark. Ian Gooding on the bottom. And a quick throw to fire wide open. Cole Brown. Brown dives for the end zone and marked out of bounds at the 1. It was close for Cole Brown. That'll be 1st and goal.
Forced out of bounds at the goal for the Mustangs on the Bubbler 1.
First and goal from the 1. Time starts with 39 seconds since Cole Brown was marked out of bounds.
Brown was forced out of bounds by number 15, Jonathan Wonders, for the Bubblers.
Might be looking for a quarterback keeper here. I think Bowling Springs might be expecting the same thing. Marcus Quaker. And here's the Jensen Hockenberry Folk diving in, and he is in. Touchdown, Mustangs. Jensen Hockenberry Folk.
Hands off to number 42, Jensen Hockenberry Folk, who takes it into the end zone for the Mustang touchdown.
And now, this is just really getting out of hand. We're not even at halftime yet. 55-0 with the point after. If Ian Goodling gets this, he will tie the all-time school record for most career points in a career. If he gets this point, he'll tie that record. Ian Goodling's point after kick is up and good. Ian Goodling has just tied the all-time scoring points record for West Perry. He is now tied with Kenyon Johnson with 384 career points. We'll be right back to keep this going. 39 seconds to go in the second quarter. Mustangs lead 56-0. So here we go, right back at 56-0, 39 seconds away from the homecoming court ceremony here at Mustang Stadium. And here we go. Bowling Springs still going with it, and he's getting a couple pushing around here, and not bad starting field position. I think for Bowling Springs, with 24 seconds to go, they might just take a knee to get out of this first half. 56 points in the first half. That has to be a new record. That has to be. I mean, 42 in the first quarter was enough, but now 56 in the first half, that has to be a new record. So here we go with Zach Porter. And back off here to McNair. McNair will get taken down inside the 30. A big loss of yardage for Matt McNair. Man, I would hate to be in that locker room for Bowling Springs. It'll be interesting to see how head coach Brad Zell will talk to his Bubblers as we finally approach halftime here. The Mustangs, a new record, 56 points in the first half. And it's 56-0. Bowling Springs with only one first down in the first half. Man, I would hate to be in that locker room right now for Bowling Springs. So we're going to take a quick break and get set for the homecoming court ceremony here at Mustang Stadium. Celine Hoffman and Brett Anderson are in charge of the announcements. And we'll be right back to get things rolling here. Halftime ceremonies coming up here at Mustang Stadium. You are watching West Prairie football against the Bowling Springs Bubblers exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. Your score at halftime, West Prairie leads 56-0.
Welcome to the 2023 Homecoming Court Ceremony. Our first court member is Lauren Foster. Lauren is a field hockey, basketball, and softball player. She's also a member of the National Honor Society. After high school, Lauren plans to attend college to earn her doctorate in physical therapy. Lauren would like to thank her friends, family, and coaches for all of their support through the years. Our next court member is David LaChance. David is a part of the Mustang Marching Band, concert band, and the high school's jazz band. He also is a part of the baseball team. During flex time, David also enjoys Ultimate Frisbee Club with Mr. Cerulli. After high school, David plans to attend college and get a degree in sports nutrition. David would like to thank his parents, family, friends, coaches, and teachers for their love and support throughout the years. Our third court member is Carla Campbell. Carla plays field hockey for the high school. Her plans for the future include going to college to become a veterinary technician. Carla would like to thank her friends and family for their kindness and support throughout the years. The next court member is Reese Fetter. Reese is involved in West K FFA, Dirt UMP Modified Racing, and also enjoys playing softball with his church. After high school, Reese plans on attending Penn State Monalto to attain a degree in forestry. Reese would like to thank his parents and friends for their support throughout his years in school and would also like to give a special shout out to his brother, Arden. Our next couple coming down the field is an actual couple. The next court member is Taylor Wolf. Taylor is a class officer for the class of 2024 and an editor of the yearbook. Taylor also plays volleyball during the fall and basketball during the winter. Taylor's plans after high school include going to college to become an RN in the ICU or working with hyperbaric patients. Taylor would like to thank her mom and dad for helping her for the last 4 years, Taylor Sample and Jocelyn Derby for being good friends, and finally, her family for their love and support. Caleb Cordell is our next court member. Caleb plays football and is a part of the track and field team. He also is a yearbook editor and is known as King D's chauffeur for football practice and events. His plans for the future include going to college and becoming a physical therapist and personal trainer. Caleb would like to thank his family and the football team for their love and support. Caleb would also like to give a special shout out to Cody Erno. I love you, Cody. Our next court member is Emily Sheriff. Emily is a part of the soccer and track teams. She also is a part of the yearbook club. Her plans after high school include going to the State University of New York in Syracuse to study environmental biology. Emily would like to thank her parents, siblings, and coaches for pushing her to be the best person she can be. Walking with Emily is Juniper Buckles. Juniper is a part of Creative Writing Club, Project Literature Club, the Beatum Club, From the Margins, Band, Chorus, the Fall Plays, the Spring Musicals, District Choir, County Band, County Chorus, and the Mustang Chorale. After high school, Juniper plans on attending SUNY College of Environmental Science and Forestry to pursue their dreams of becoming a climatologist. Juniper would like to thank Sarah Welshins and everyone else who voted for them. Our next court member is Issa Benz. Issa is a part of the Mustang Marching Band and she participates in Mustang Chorale and County Chorus. She is also a part of the Varsity team. After high school, Issa plans to attend college. Issa would like to thank everyone who voted for her and her parents, family, friends, coaches, and teachers. Lastly, Tristan Baker is our final court member to recognize. Tristan is a part of the Fall Plays, Drama Club, Creative Writing Club, and Project Literature. After high school, Tristan plans on attending college to study environmental science. Tristan would like to thank his family and friends. He would also like to thank everyone who voted for him and give a special thanks to his teachers who supported him throughout the years. Ladies and gentlemen, we have had all the introductions. Now it is time to introduce our prince, princess, king, and queen. Drum roll, please. Our 2023 homecoming princess is Carla Campbell.
And now, our 2023 homecoming prince is Caleb Cordell.
Now for the king and queen. Our 2023 homecoming queen is Issa Bent.
That was cool. Awesome.
And our 2023 homecoming king is Reese Fetter.
I was gonna say very last year. I gotta see his face. I'm not sure.
I don't know him at all. I just know her.
Congratulations, everyone.
Go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs! Sure.
Great job.
Very nice job.
Thank you. Thank you.
With 6 minutes to spare, I think that's a
Yeah. 15 minutes.
A heartwarming moment here at Mustang Stadium. Issa Bent and Reese Fetter, the homecoming king and queen. It's always a special time here when we have homecoming court recognition to announce our king and queen, our prince and princess. That's a very exciting night. We're hoping to get a couple scores from around the area here, but I don't think any of them are going to be as lopsided as this one here at Mustang Stadium. 56-0 at the half for the West Prairie Mustangs. Congratulations once again to the entire West Prairie homecoming court, and especially Reese Fetter and Issa Bent, the homecoming king and queen of 2023. A very special moment. Somebody's going to be a big winner for 50-50. Someone's going to be $254 richer here. And this is just a huge week for West Prairie Athletics. 2023 homecoming week. It all started on Monday when we had West Prairie girls volleyball taking on the East Juniata Tigers. A very emotional game there for East Juniata and West Prairie. And in the end, the West Prairie Mustangs for girls volleyball gained their first win of the year in 3 sets. 25-18, 25-16, and 25-15 in that order. Then on Tuesday, we had West Prairie boys soccer here at home. The only time this week, West Prairie boys soccer at home. We will not see them again until next Saturday for the Perry County boys soccer tournament here at Mustang Stadium. Yeah, the Mustangs getting a much-needed win at home against James Buchanan. Final score of that one on Tuesday was 4-0. We had nothing here on Wednesday except for a bonfire run by the West Prairie Spirit Club. And they had a special hot dog eating contest. See as many hot dogs as you can in 2.5 minutes. And I ended up winning that. 5.5 hot dogs for me in 2.5 minutes. And I was at the pep rally earlier today. And they gave me a special Snuggie that looks like a hot dog. I was actually really lucky. The only problem I have with it is that the hot dog had ketchup on it. But still a nice prize. And I was just saying for the hot dogs. I didn't really want to win anything, but hey, I'm happy with 5.5 hot dogs and getting a championship on Wednesday. Then last night here we had West Prairie girls soccer in action. West Prairie girls soccer taking on the Gettysburg Warriors, And it was a really good game throughout. 2 goals scored for the Mustangs, and that wasn't enough. An early goal in the first half, and then a late goal in the second half. Scored for Susie Gleason in the first half, and then Jalen Kell with the second goal. The Mustangs beating Gettysburg for the first time ever as Mid-Penn Colonial Division opponents. The Mustangs last night winning 2-0 in girls soccer. And now let's play football 56-0 at the half.
Oh, we might have a winner here. I got it.
That's an incredible game here for Westbury football. We are looking to go 4-0 for Westbury broadcast. With the Golden Pipes on the call. And Westbury football just dominating. We have nothing here tomorrow. And then on Sunday, for those interested, I'll be in front of Westbury Middle School for Westbury football, for soccer. The Tuscarora youth soccer teams facing off in front of Westbury Middle School. And I'll be broadcasting those games, that game on Sunday at 2:30 exclusively on the Perry County Talk Sports Zone Facebook page. And that will be an exciting time for me to broadcast some youth soccer. And it looks like we're going to have a couple scores here from around the area. We have only 4 of them, but none of them are as lopsided as this game right now. Trinity is playing Big Spring, and the Shamrocks leading 21-0 at the half. Most of these scores are at the half. Gettysburg against Shippensburg. That should be a very exciting game. And right now the Gettysburg Warriors with a 3-0 lead against Shippensburg at the half. Greencastle Antrim taking on Northern. That ought to be a very good game. And right now the Blue Devils beating the Polar Bears 17-7 at the half. And Line Mountain hosting the Newport Buffaloes. Didn't see any score for Susquehanna yet, but at the end of the first quarter, Line Mountain leads 14-0 against Newport. And once again, we could see more history. The most points scored in a single game for West Perry was back in 1999 when they scored 69 points in the last game of the regular season against James Buchanan. And they are just 13 shy of breaking that record. We'll be back here to get things started in the second half. Mercy Rule has gone into effect as soon as the opening kickoff comes in. And so here we go. 56-0 for the Mustangs. We are 3 minutes away from start of the second half. And we'll be right back for it. You are watching Westbury football homecoming game against the Bowling Springs Bubblers exclusively on the Westbury Athletic Department YouTube channel. We'll be right back for the start of the second half. Westbury leads 56-0. We are back here for the second half. Bowling Springs Bubblers to receive the opening kickoff of half number 2. Evan Keaton is going to kick it off, so it looks like this might be all junior varsity players up here for the Mustangs throughout this game. And here we go, and this is going to be a good starting field position here for the Bubblers over to the 46-yard line.
The kick is fielded by number 23, Kaylin Soto for the Bubblers.
So it looks like this is going to be mostly junior varsity players for West Perry in the second half. We're up by 56. Why not?
First and 10 for the Bubblers on their own.
So the clock will keep on rolling. The mercy rule is in effect. Expect a very quick 24 minutes. Unlike the first half. Oh, man. I would hate to be at that locker room just now for the Bowling Springs Bubblers. Jam-packed Mustang Stadium here tonight for Homecoming 2023. West Perry Homecoming having their dance. West Perry High School having their homecoming dance tomorrow. And here we go. Bowling Springs. A quick handoff to number 2. That's Owen Sackett. And a big tackle there for the Mustangs. That is number 11, Evan Jupa.
Handoff to number 2, Owen Sackett for the Bubblers. Tackled by number 11, Evan Jupa for the Mustangs. No gain on the play. Second and 10 for the Bubblers.
So no game there for Owen Sackett. There's a big carry for the big fullback Ryan Heller. And he's going to get a couple of yards there. Makes it 3rd and long at the Bowling Springs 49. Once again, we want to thank everyone at home for tuning in on the West Perry. Actually, that was Gage Hughes on the carry right there, actually. So we want to thank everyone at home for tuning in on the West Perry Athletic Department YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Perry Athletics.
On their own 49.
And it's 3rd and 7 after a gain of 3 from Hughes. McNair in motion. And he's going to get the handoff here. Matt McNair got to get past midfield, but not much else. It's got to be 4th down. Another 3 and out for the Mustangs defense. For Bowling Springs, they only have 1 first down, but all told, they only have, in the first half, they have -2 yards of offense.
Number 51, Caden Sturgeon for the Mustangs.
So Caden Sturgeon is going to be
4 for
the
Bubblers.
return man for the Mustangs on this punt.
Set to punt for the Bubblers.
Preston Warner.
Deep for the Mustangs, number 28, Adam Yoder.
Or excuse me, Adam Yoder is going to be the return man. High up, fair catch called in the last second. And the Mustangs will start at the 12-yard line. Looks like we're going to have
First and 10
a
for the
lot of
Mustangs.
junior varsity starters for the Mustangs in the second half.
11.
We're at the West Perry 11. And I have no idea who the quarterback is now for West Perry. That is done for Marcus Quaker and Ian Goodling. Looks like Ian Goodling's got to be, it's Evan Jupa got to be the quarterback here for the Mustangs. And Jupa with the quarterback keeper, and he's got to get close to the 15-yard line. It's got to be second down after a short gain for Jupa. And, oh, wait a minute. There was a fumble there and picked up by the Bubblers. So Bowling Springs.
Evan Jupa, there was a fumble on the play, recovered by the Bubblers.
Oh, my goodness. So that really gives Bowling Springs some hope here.
15.
But it's still a long way to go. 8:43 to go. Clock will keep on rolling. But the Bubblers have 1st and 10 at the 19. So, number 34, that is Gage Hughes. Hughes just got to get a couple of yards and not much else. Gain of 5 officially. It's got to be
Tackled by number 10,
That'd be
Brady
2nd and
Reeser
5
for
from
the
the 10.
2nd and 5 for the Bubblers.
For Bowling Springs right now, you're just hoping to get on the scoreboard. And with this junior varsity defense, they have a pretty good chance of doing that. Zach Porter. And handoff here to McNair. McNair's got to get inside the 10 and gets close to the 7. And it'll be third down. Hayden Fleischer and Odin Wilson is going to be credited with the tackle.
Number 71, Eric Bidwell.
Excuse me, Eric
50,
Bidwell.
Connor Fleischer.
And Eric Bidwell.
That was number 51, Caden Sturgeon, and number 70, Herbert Spivey with the tackle.
Yeah, we're just missing tackles here. Third down here, however, 3rd and 3.
3rd and 4.
And this looks like it's got to be a first down and close, and it is a touchdown. Touchdowns, Bubblers. Gage Hughes, a 4-yard touchdown run.
Gage Hughes takes the ball into the end zone for the
And the
touchdown.
Bowling Springs Bubblers are finally on the scoreboard. And once again, this is the West Prairie defense that's only giving up 15 points a game.
Preston Warner out to attempt the point after for the Bubblers.
And the point after is up, and it is good. With 7:04 left to go, we're having some audio technical difficulties here.
Score your West Perry Mustangs 56, the Bowling Springs Bubblers 7.
We're going to take a time out to get this audio fixed up. So the Bubblers finally get on the board.
44 to kick. Yoder and I don't know who that is. Maybe 20, 28.
Preston Warner set to kick for the Bubblers.
Preston Warner about to kick it off for the first time since the opening kickoff. And this is going to be booted out to number 20, Evan Keaton. Evan Keaton getting past the 20 and to the 25-yard line. And that's where the Mustangs will start their next drive. This is a West Prairie team that rarely turns the ball over.
1st and 10 for the Mustangs.
But now they're looking to cap off on it. Remember, West Prairie only needs 2 touchdowns to at least tie the all-time record for most points scored in a single game. 69 points was the total in 1999 against James Buchanan. There's Gray Riesinger. Riesinger will run, and there he goes. Past the 50, avoids one tackle, 1 man to beat. And Gray Riesinger gets taken down inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 after a big run for Grady Riesinger.
Evan Dupa hands off to number 10, Grady Riesinger.
A 50-yard carry
Down the field for 50 yards.
For Grady Riesinger. And it's 1st and 10 at the 25. And now a timeout, an official's timeout here. There was no flag, so I don't know the point of the official's timeout here. Looks like a little personnel change for Bowling Springs defense. So now the club will roll. Don't know what was that timeout for. Here's a run for number 82. That's Mickey Nicely. And Nicely has got again, looks like 1 yard there. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Mustangs.
Hand off to number 82, Mickey Nicely for the Mustangs. Combined on the stop for the Bubblers, number 50.
Already well ahead of the halfway through the 3rd quarter.
2nd and 9 for the Mustangs.
So 2nd and 9 after a 1-yard gain for Nisley. That's his first varsity carry of his career. And we see Marcus Quaker on the sideline. His throwing shoulder iced up, and it looks like the day is done for Marcus Quaker.
Handoff to number 10, Grady Reesinger.
That was Grady Reesinger again, and he actually loses yards that time.
3rd and 10 for the
Back to 3rd and 10 now from the 25. Like if West Perry doesn't get a first down here, do you think they'll have Ian Goodling back out to attempt a field goal? Guess we'll find out if West Perry doesn't get this first down on 3rd and 10. Chupa keeping himself, and Chupa's got to keep on rolling, close to first down, pushing past the 15, and there is the first down. A late flag comes in. Evan Chupa on a quarterback keeper, a big push for the Mustang offensive line.
Jupa with the quarterback keeper.
But a flag comes in after the play is over.
There is a penalty on the play.
Looks like this might be a face mask call against Bowling Springs. And they're pushing forward, and it will be half the distance. It is a face mask called against the Bubblers. And that'll make it 1st and goal from the 9.
Half the distance to the goal. 1st and goal for the Mustangs.
I formation for the Mustangs. And Jupa with a shuffle pass. Passing it back. And is he going to be close? And no. Marked down the 1 is number 28, Adam Yoder. That was close. But Yoder died for it and does not get it. Nope. But now this is trouble. A penalty flag coming in.
Brought down by number 4, Dimitri White for the Bubblers.
Dimitri White credit with the stop. And we'll see what this penalty flag is. And it looks like they're coming back. It's a holding call against the Mustangs. And so it was going to be 2nd and goal from the 1. Now back to 1st and goal from the 13. 1st and goal.
1st and goal for the Mustangs. On their own, on the Bubblers 13.
A big holding call, pushing back. Chupa hands off to Reisinger. Reisinger wrapped up immediately by the defensive line. Looks like number 34 for Bowling Springs. That's Gage Hughes.
Brought down by number 34, Gage Hughes of the Bubblers.
So now it'll be 2nd and goal from the 12. Gain of 1 there for Reisinger.
Bubblers 12.
All right, less than 4 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. I formation, 3 wide for West Perry. There's Ryan Reisinger wrapped up immediately. Number 3, Ryan Heller, exploding through the offensive line. And that will be 3rd and goal for from the 14 after a loss of 2. Got to take an incredible effort here. They did convert on 3rd and 10 earlier to make it 1st and goal. Evan Chupa asking Bob Bowden, what do we want to do here on 3rd and goal from the 14? And now there's going to be a timeout called for the Mustangs. A little bit of confusion down there.
Timeout called by the Mustangs, their first charge timeout of the half.
That was the first timeout of this game. Bowling Springs never called one. West Perry never called one in the first half. And now they do with 2:39 to go.
Senior Caitlin Anderson. Senior Abigail Smith. Senior Caitlin Storm. Senior Mallory Vaughn. Senior Ariana Hawker. Junior Brianna Slaba. Junior Lindsay Hetrick. Junior Riley Wagoner. Junior Jalissa Zellers. Sophomore Kayla Deschelle. Sophomore Rylan Phillips. Sophomore Jasmine Smith. And freshman Madison Snyder. And their coaches Lori Ellerman and Heather Templin. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Here's the screen pass, and I don't think they ever had control of it. It's got to be ruled incomplete, and that would be 4th down. Going for a screen pass, but there was no blockers in front. That was great. Riesinger the entire time. He never had control of it. So field goal attempt is coming up.
4th and goal for the Mustangs.
Here we go. Evan Keaton is going to be going for a field goal. A 35. This is going to be a 30-yard field goal attempt, and the kick is up, and this is looking good, and it is. Evan Keaton. 31-yard field goal is good, and makes it 59-7 with 2:25 to go. So yeah, it looks like that's going to be all for West Prairie Varsity starters. It's going to be all junior varsity for the rest of this game. West Prairie Junior Varsity football coming off a big win this past Monday against Middletown. And that is West Prairie Varsity's next home game in 2 weeks from tonight. The Hall of Fame game for West Prairie football 2 weeks from tonight against Middletown. One of the biggest mysteries in the PIAA football season this year. The Middletown Blue Raiders back after their entire season got canceled a year ago. And that will be West Prairie's next home game 2 weeks from tonight. West Prairie football will be on the road again next week. For the second and last road game for West Prairie, they will be at Newville taking on the Big Spring Bulldogs. And Bowling Springs got to start their next drive. Looks like at the 27-yard line. Excuse me, 32. 32-yard line here for Bowling Springs.
1st and 10 for the Bubblers on their own 32.
Going up very quickly, 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Zach Porter still the QB, and this is a big run up the middle. For number 4, and Cohen missed tackles, and there goes number 4, Dimitri White. And White is going to walk right in. Touchdown. Dimitri White.
To number 4, Dimitri White, who takes the ball all the way to the end zone for the Bubbler touchdown.
68 yards for Dimitri White, and makes it 59-13. White fending off a couple of defenders. And he takes off for 68 yards. That's got to feel good for the Bubblers. And a point after kick is up and good.
52 left in the third quarter. Your score.
The Mustangs still very well on top, while the Bubblers are trying to fight back. It might be too low, too late. Now down by 45. We still got to think about for West Prairie football. They're still looking for, potentially looking for the all-time record for most points scored in a single game. They have 59 points right now. And the West Prairie record was back in 1999 against James Buchanan when they scored 69 points. And although we were excited for a record potentially for Ian Goodling after tonight, unless if he does come back in later, Ian Goodling is currently tied with Kenyon Johnson for most career points scored in a career. He now has 384 career points.
Preston Moore getting set to kick for the Bubblers.
This is a really interesting formation here for Bowling Springs, kicking it off. And this has got to be taken for by number 20. That is Evan Keaton. And Kane gets close to the 30.
20, Evan Keaton for the Mustangs.
And it'll be 1st and 10 for West Perry
For the Bubblers.
at their own 28.
1st and 10 for the Mustangs on their own 28.
1:41 to go in the third quarter. The Mustangs are well on their way to going 6-0 for the second time in as many years. Only 4 other times has West Prairie football started at 6-0. And really their next big game for West Prairie will be senior night, 4 weeks from tonight against Steel High. And this pass is deflected and knocked down. That's going to be incomplete. Number 28, Adam Yoder was the intended target.
Fleischer now quarterbacking for the Mustangs.
The clock should run. It's Mercy.
And even if the ball is incomplete, the clock will keep on rolling.
41 intended for 28, 3 on the
And it's the new quarterback here for West Perry,
Number 3, Ryan Heller.
Hayden Fleischer.
2nd and 10 for the Mustangs.
Hayden Fleischer is the new quarterback. He got his first start for Varsity last week against James Buchanan. And now he's getting it done here at home. Less than a minute to go. Our formation here. Fleischer. Gonna hand it off. That was Grady Riesinger, and he's got not get much of anything. It's got to be 3rd and 10 from the 28. And that could take us to the end of the third quarter.
Number 10, Grady Riesner. He's tackled by number 34, Gage Hughes for the Bubblers.
And it looks like that is going to be the end of the third quarter. The Mustangs rolling 59-14, even though the Bubblers outscored the Mustangs in the third quarter 14-3. The Mustangs are going to be 12 minutes away from starting 6-0. We'll be right back for the start of the fourth quarter. You are watching West Prairie football against the Bowling Springs Bubblers homecoming game for the Mustangs exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Party YouTube channel. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter here at Mustang Stadium. Back here now for the fourth and final quarter. Unless if something crazy happens, the Mustangs are going to start 6-0. Expecting a very quick 12 minutes in the fourth quarter. Fleischer, hand off, and a little trickery right here, and a big pass and incomplete. Evan Chupa looking for number 28, Adam Yoder. He was left all by himself. A triple play option. And it does not. And once again, a mercy rule. Even if the ball is incomplete, the clock will keep on rolling.
Number 12, Liam Fisher on the coverage for the Bubblers. 4th and 10.
Liam Fisher, not great coverage, but he does get the stop. It is 4th down now. And the Mustangs are going to punt for the first time today. Punt is up and away for Evan Jupa. And it will take a Bowling Springs bounce and out of bounds at the at the West Perry 47. If you ever thought becoming a PIAA official, you ever thought becoming a referee for football, now's your opportunity. Go to PIAA.org to find out how you can become a PIAA official. Clock keeps on rolling by the Bubblers. We have seen crazy things like just today, like West Prairie 42 points in the first quarter, way down by 45. here for the Butler's, but they need to do everything they can to get back into this game. Here's a quick run for Liam Fisher, and Fisher is going to get past the midfield and close to the 45. Second down for the Bubblers.
Number 12, Liam Fisher on the carry for the Bubblers. Tackled by number 64, Nate Orman for the Mustangs.
Mark him at the 45. Second down and 3 for Boiling Springs. And here's handoff to Fisher again. Fisher with room to run. He's got to get a big chunk of yards, well more than enough for a first down. And at the 30-yard line, Boiling Springs keeps on rolling.
Mickey Nisley for the Mustangs. First and 10 for the Bubblers on the Mustangs 30.
Jam-packed house here, large student section for West Perry. Homecoming. And looks like West Perry Athletics got to be 4-0 when the Golden Pipes is on the call on homecoming week. There's a handoff for Fisher again, and Fisher having himself a good drive here as he gets to the 15, and it'll be first down. First and 10, coming out from the 15. Evan Keaton credited with the stop. There's handoff to 12 again. Fisher having himself a drive, rolls into the end zone, touchdown, Bubblers. Liam Fisher, a great drive for him. And this will be 59-20 with the point after still to come. I don't know. Like Boiling Springs is trying to come back into this game, but it might be too little, too late. Point after kick coming up for number 44. And it's good. That was number 44, but we don't have a number. Yeah, we don't have a number 44 on our roster here. But it is 59-21 with 9:02 to go. Is that the? Is Boiling Springs playing the Penn State fight song here? No, that's the band.
No, I mean, is that stomping you? Okay, I didn't know somebody was stomping.
That's pretty cool. Penn State Nittany Lions tomorrow is at Northwestern at 12 o'clock kickoff for the Penn State Nittany Lions. All right, now, if you're a West Prairie fan and if you're a Pennsylvania football fan, you got to be very excited what's going down this season. Penn State ranks in a long kickoff, and there he goes. Adam Yoder, a big return and a touchdown-saving tackle by Caleb Gelball. Adam Yoder feeling the kickoff and gets all the way to the Boiling Springs 20. And that is where the Mustangs will start their next drive. That might be the biggest kickoff return of the season for the Mustangs. That's good for Adam Yoder. Gelball with the touchdown-saving tackle. On the Mustangs rolling right now. Hey, if they can get any sort of points here on this drive, then they have a chance to break the all-time school record for most points in a game. They could use a touchdown here. That would really help the cause. And Fleischer is going to get, actually that was a handoff to Evan Chupa, and Chupa's got to get a couple of yards there.
Handoff to Evan Chupa for the Mustangs, tackled by number 15, Jonathan Wonders.
Jonathan Wonders, first time mentioning his name in the broadcast. Granted with the stop. 2nd and 8 after a gain of 2 for Evan Chupa. There's head out to Grady Riesinger. Riesinger got to get close to the 15, and that's where he'll be marked. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Mustangs. It's possible we could see Evan Keaton coming up for a field goal here, unless the Mustangs can make it 1st and goal on this next play.
We have 2nd and 3rd and 5 for the Mustangs. I cannot read that down.
Our formation here for the Mustangs. Head off to Chupa. Chupa fending off a couple of tackles, getting inside the 10, and that will be enough for a West Prairie 1st down. 1st and goal for the Mustangs at the Bubblers 8.
We'll make it 1st and goal for the Mustangs on the Bubbler 9.
We encourage everyone to stick around for the West Prairie Athletic Department post-game report. Not just because we're going to have final stats here from our good buddy Devin Whitfield, our statistician here at West Prairie, but also the West Prairie Marching Band is going to rock us out of this broadcast here. Homecoming night, West Prairie Marching Band will perform after this game. Encourage everyone to stick around for that.
Handoff to number 41, Hayden Fleischer for the Mustangs.
And Fleischer with a couple of run yards there.
Caleb Gelball.
Gelball once again with the stop. Gelball has had himself a pretty good second half. Saving a couple of touchdowns and even a long run from Adam Yoder on the kickoff return. 2nd and goal from the 6. And Grady Riesinger getting inside the 5, down to the 4. 3rd and goal now for the Mustangs. Caden Sturgeon, or excuse me, number 51, Dominic Racasano. Racasano, first time mentioning his name in the broadcast. Credit with the stop. It's 3rd and goal from the 4.
For the Mustangs.
I think the record for most points in the game for West Prairie is going to be cut short. But it's still 3rd and goal. And up here, a keeper, a shuffle pass, and there he goes, and that's in. Touchdown, Mustangs. Adam Yoder. His first career touchdown on the varsity level. And he makes it 65-21 with 4:48 to go. Adam Keaton going for the extra point. That's got to be huge for West Prairie, where a junior varsity star is getting a touchdown against the Bubblers. A long drive, but it pays off for 6. And the point after it's got to be blocked. Blocked by number 55, Lance Schwang. And it's got to remain 65-21 with 4:48 to go.
And with 4 minutes and 48 seconds left in our ball game, your score, your West Prairie Mustangs 65. The Royal Springs Bubblers 21.
I mean, it's still not over. Like, we're looking for, we're looking at a quick 4 minutes and 48 seconds left. But if West Prairie wants to try to go for an all-time record for most points scored in a single game, they have to get the ball back. We have seen history here already. 42 points in the first quarter. That's the most ever. 49 points in the... 56 points in the first half. That is a school record. And now, West Prairie is just 4 points shy of breaking the all-time record for most points in a single game. Grady Ian Goodling is now tied for first all-time for most points scored in a career. Big tackle and still going, and nice tackle there for Bryce Smith. Wait, no, hold on. Number 24, that's TJ Hoffman.
The kick is fielded by number 8, Javier Rosario. Tackle by number 24, TJ Huffman for the Mustangs.
Javier Rosario getting out to the Bowling Springs 25. History made here tonight, more ways than one. Can we see more
On their own 25.
in the next 4 minutes? And late timeout here. Subway was coming out late for the West Prairie defense.
Timeout.
And Mustangs will take a timeout. That's their second timeout. They have one more remaining. And it looks like the cheerleaders for West Prairie is just throwing out all the little footballs here. All they have left. 3:57 to go. I think West Prairie only had 10 guys on the field. That's why they took a timeout. And here's the handoff to number 7. That's Luke McNanny. And McNanny's got to get past the 40 and well more than enough for a first down. And the clock keeps on rolling. First and 10 for Bowling Springs at their own 42-yard line.
First and 10 for the Bubblers on their own 47. Sorry, 42.
And here's a handoff here for number 2. That's Owen Sackett. Sackett with, or excuse me, that's number 8. Number 8 is Rosario again, and he gets a big chunk of yards close to the red zone. And he'll get first and 10 from the 22. Pat Taylor with the big stop.
First and 10 for the Bubblers on the Mustangs 22.
There's a quick up handoff here, and room to run is McNanny, and McNanny's got to stroll right in. Touchdown, Bubblers.
Number 7, Luke McNanny taking the ball in
Luke
the end zone for the
McNanny.
Bubbler touchdown.
Good drive, good quick drive for the Bubblers. Once again, too late here for the Mustang, or excuse me, for the Bubblers. And it looks like Bowling Springs has got to go for 2 here. Or, nope, they're going to go for a point after. It almost looked like they were going for 2. Preston Warner looking to remain perfect. He's 3 for 3 on point afters. Point after kick is up, and this one is good. So 2:46 to go. The Mustangs will have a chance. The Mustangs have a chance to break the all-time school record for most points in a game, but they need a touchdown in the next 2 minutes and 46 seconds. If this was the varsity stars for the Mustangs, I say just take a knee and call it a day. But since these are the junior varsity players, I would go for this, like build momentum, because West Prairie will be at Bowling Springs next Monday for a junior varsity game, so it will be a huge momentum. Or it's tomorrow morning, not Monday. Oh, tomorrow morning West Prairie junior varsity football will be at Bowling Springs. So yeah, I would go for this touchdown and try to break the all-time record for most points in a game. With huge confidence boost there will be for junior varsity. Great Riesinger's got to get past the 30. Or excuse me, that was actually number 20.
Kick is given by number 20, Evan Keaton for the Mustangs.
Evan Keaton with the run. West Prairie fans might be looking for history right here. They've always seen some history. Most points scored in the first quarter. Most points scored in the first half in the history of West Prairie. And now they're looking for most points scored in a game. The record is 69 points, which was set back in 1999 against James Buchanan in the last game of the regular season. And so here we go, a quick hand, and this might be a live ball, and it is. No whistle blown, and this will be back up a ways, back to the 25. Grady Riesinger, it was a fumble, and that's where the ball will be marked for the Mustangs. 2 minutes to go.
We have 2nd and 18 for the Mustangs.
A loss of 8. Less than 2 minutes to go here. Once again, we encourage everyone to stick around for the West Prairie Athletic post-game report. We'll have final stats as well as the performance for a West Prairie marching band after this game. Quick option looking for the same play again. And big gain and not going to be enough for a first down. Big run for Evan Jupa on the option play. And it'll be third down on the 39.
Third and 3 for the Mustangs.
Third and 3 officially. And they're going to throw it in. This ball will go down incomplete. Once again, the clock will keep on rolling. Huffman
falls incomplete. 4th and 3 for the Mustangs.
If I'm Les Perry, I'm going for this. I mean, look, last chance here. 4th down. We'll have the West Prairie Marching Band come out in 35 seconds. 4th down, West Prairie's going for it. A quick handoff to Evan Chupa. Chupa is going to go all the way down, and Chupa 1 man to beat. And Chupa, and there is the record. Evan Chupa. 61 yards. 61 yards for Evan Chupa, and that sets a new West Perry record for most points in a single game. 71 points, looking for 72 at this point after.
Evan Keaton has to attempt the point after for the Mustangs.
West Perry bench already lining up for handshakes. This game is all said and done. And pretty much it has been said and done in the first quarter. Point after kick is up for Keaton, and then it's good. A new program record, 72 points in a single game.
It is good, and with 21 seconds left in our ball game, your score, your West Prairie Mustangs 72, the Boiling Springs Bubblers 28.
That record.
Tonight's West Prairie High School football team has now set a new school record for most points scored in a single ball game.
72 points, a new program record. The record was back in 1999 when they scored 69 points, and the Mustangs are already lining up for handshakes, as well as the Bubblers. 21 seconds ago, history has been made here on Homecoming 2023. That record has stood for 24 years, and it's broken here tonight, thanks to a 61-yard touchdown run from Evan Jupa.
Mustangs back deep for the Bubblers. Number 8, Javier Rosario, and number 2, Owen Sackey.
Chance for one more kickoff, and this is got to get wrapped up short up the 35. Once again, West Prairie Marching Band is about to come out for the post-game performance, and that will do it here at Mustang Stadium. History has been made. The Mustangs 6-0, and they do it in record-breaking fashion, 72-28. A new program record for most points scored in a single game. West Perry football will be on the road again next week when they travel to Newfield to take on the Big Spring Bulldogs. They go from the Boiling Springs to the Big Spring. West Prairie versus Big Spring next week.
When they host the Northern Polar Bears. That varsity game set for 7:15.
And what a week it has been. 4 broadcasts for me and 4 wins in those broadcasts. Volleyball on Monday. Boys soccer on Tuesday. Girls soccer last night. And now West Prairie football. 5 straight wins on Homecoming for West Prairie football. And 72 points has never been done before until tonight. What an incredible game. We'll have final stats for West Perry coming up in just a short moment from our good buddy Devin Whitfield. Followed by the marching band performance from the West Perry Marching Mustangs to rock us out here at Mustang Stadium. Thank you so much for joining us here on the West Perry Athletic Park YouTube channel. A big crowd here tonight, as usually is the case for West Perry Homecoming. And West Perry has 4 games left. West Perry improves to 6-0. They'll be at Newfield next week to take on the Big Spring Bulldogs. And you can catch that game live on Facebook, facebook.com/WP Golden Pipes, the official Facebook page of the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics. West Prairie at Big Spring next Friday night at 7 o'clock, looking to go 7-0. For Bowling Springs, they are dropping down to 1-5 overall, 0-3 now in the Mid-Penn Capital Division. The Bowling Springs Bubblers will be back on road, heading further up north when Bowling Springs goes to Juniata next week for a 7 o'clock kickoff on Friday night. Our broadcast schedule for next week, we'll have West Prairie Girls Soccer on Monday, taking on Bowling Springs at 7 o'clock. Then on Tuesday, West Prairie Field Hockey finally returns home when West Prairie Field Hockey hosts the Northern York Polar Bears, in a game which could decide the Mid-Penn Colonial Division champions. That will be next Tuesday at 7:15. Then on Wednesday, we'll have West Prairie Girls Soccer at home again when West Prairie Girls Soccer takes on Greencastle Antrim at 7 o'clock. Then, of course, on Facebook, facebook.com/WP Golden Pipes. Next Friday, West Prairie football at Big Spring. And then next Saturday, we are here at home for the Perry County Boys Soccer Tournament. West Perry, Greenwood, and Susquehanna starting at 2 o'clock next Saturday afternoon for the Perry County Boys Soccer Tournament. I think the marching band is waiting for both teams to get off the field so they can do what they do. To rock us out here in Mustang Stand. We're still waiting for stats. We don't need all the stats, but we can use some key ones. We do know for one thing for sure, Ian Goodling is now tied all time for most career points scored in a career. He is now tied with Kenyon Johnson with 384 career points. Kenyon Johnson did that from 2016 to 2019. And now Ian Goodling, no doubt he's going to break that record next week. But unless something crazy happens at Big Spring next Friday night. A very busy week. It's amazing that we're already past the halfway point of the fall sports season. West Prairie Field Hockey undefeated at 11-0. West Prairie Football undefeated at 6-0. Both boys and girls soccer on the edge of making the District 3 playoffs. I think we're just going to skip stats tonight because we're getting ready for the West Prairie Marching Band coming out. They did not get a chance to perform at halftime because of the homecoming festivities. So they're going to rock us out here. And we'll say so long from Mustang Stadium. I am Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics, saying so long from Mustang Stadium. This has been a presentation of West Prairie football homecoming against the Bowling Springs Bubblers, exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Parent YouTube channel. On behalf of our athletic director, Ryan Anderson, our public announcer, Brent Anderson, our high school principal, Christopher Casian, and our superintendent, Jeff Coons, and all of us here at West Prairie High School, I am saying so long from Mustang Stadium. We'll end this broadcast to rock out with the West Prairie Marching Band here at Mustang Stadium. Good night, everybody. Enjoy the presentation of West Prairie Marching Band.
Percussion instruction, Noah Kittner. Musical arrangement, Jared Clarfeld. Percussion arrangement, Dustin Chambers. Drill design, Tim Newland. Senior members of the 2023 Mustang Marching Band include Issa Bentz, Warren Grove, David LaChance, Colton Miller, and Riley Sheffer. The students and staff would like to take this opportunity to thank the West Prairie School Board, District Board of Education, administrators, the West Prairie Music Partnership, and the community for their continued support of the program. We hope that you enjoy our musical and visual presentation of Katana, Virtues of a Samurai.